assistance community. Thanks for joining me today. As you move forward, may your leadership reflect the values that you stand for, and may your actions inspire a legacy of unwavering ethical commitment. Here's to the journey ahead. I'm Dr. Donna Vincent Roa. Thanks for listening to today's episode. Have a great week.
Thank you for tuning in to Chief of Party to Chief of Party, Success in Your First 90 Days, your go-to source for insightful, actionable guidance that can shape the success of your project. Let's continue to drive change and create impact, one USAID-funded project at a time. Welcome to Chief of Party to Chief of Party, Success in Your First 90 Days. As you navigate the USAID landscape for the first time or seek to sharpen your skills, we're here to provide the guidance you need to address the unique challenges of this role. Host Donna Vincent Roa, an experienced Chief of Party, will inform and inspire your journey.
Welcome to another success episode where we're diving into the essence of leadership. Today we're covering the strategic intricacies of staffing, a crucial aspect that can define and influence the trajectory, the results, and the success of your project. I'm Donna Vincent Roa, and I'm talking to you today about something where we can influence what happens in our project by who we hire. Now imagine you're at the helm of a project with ambitious goals. Let me get right down to the point. The foundation of your success is a team that's as dedicated and results-driven as you are. Your task is to orchestrate a group that not only meets the project's needs, but also brings a beautiful collective energy that can push boundaries and define new horizons for your project. And frankly, when you get this right, that's when, as one of my team members say, the magic happens. Hey, it's not wrong to expect magic to happen, right? You may be pondering, how do I identify the individuals who will not just fill roles, but bring a dynamic to the team that resonates with our project purpose? Now, the key here is to look beyond resumes and find those who share a common thread of passion for making a difference. At the Partnerships Incubator, we've incorporated a simple and kind of a non-traditional approach to learn about a candidate's passion and their shared ethos for making a difference. What we've done is devised a list of 5 questions. We share these questions with a candidate that's made it to the first round of the process, and we ask the candidate to call on my cell phone or another team member's cell phone and leave a message with their answers to those 5 questions. This allows us to gain additional insights into their enthusiasm for working with us. It also helps us to explore their authenticity, what makes them unique, and their track record of aligned actions. This one audio message, as simple as this process seems, tells us a tremendous amount about a candidate. I've often tested the process. For example, I don't review any resume materials or attend any of the future employees' interviews. All I do is listen to the candidate's audio file with these 5 questions, or the answers to the questions. The calls, or the messages, give me enough information to predict with pinpoint accuracy the candidate that the team would eventually hire. I've done this exercise time and again. It's quite interesting how much you can gain by listening to the answers of 5 very strategic questions. In the longer interviews, when we have those, we ask behavioral questions. This gives the candidate a chance to demonstrate their commitment to making a difference. Now, we're all about positive impact, and we do want to make sure that we gauge how candidates might respond in situations where their passion and ethos are tested. We also use these interviews to emphasize the culture of our project. We want to share how much we value and protect the culture of our project, and then how we seek to hire individuals who help us to maintain and strengthen this culture. Obviously, we also engage in a deep dive into the candidate's past experiences, and not just a recount of their job history, but the stories where, for example, they faced ethical dilemmas, or they might have been in an experience where they faced a leadership challenge, or even could they tell a story about a delight of when they had a learning opportunity. We watch very carefully how they reflect on these experiences and listen to what they've taken away. That can be very revealing. It's these reflections that show us a candidate's growth trajectory. It shows us their capacity for introspection. And then we want to